Hi, Diana. I'm Mallory. Nice to meet you on video. Something that stood out to me a lot about your post that I thought was interesting to consider is how confidentiality is not something you can really guarantee when you have multiple people in the session, like with family or even couples counseling, but probably especially with family. Um, it reminded me of when I took the group counseling course, and when you're discussing confidentiality, you kind of emphasize that everything should stay in here, but you can't guarantee it just because there are different people. It's not just whether you disclose it or not. So that was interesting to kind of think of the dynamics as similar to group counseling. I think that is something that could be, um, to various levels, something that you encounter of someone who's maybe disruptive or does a lot of, yeah, I don't know, mind reading, that sort of thing in the sessions. And also with telehealth, like you mentioned, I know that when I've done telehealth sessions, sometimes the counselor will like have me show the whole room to make sure no one's in there. People picking up the other line. I just think the way that you focused on confidentiality was really interesting and definitely something that we'll need to be mindful of, confidentiality and privacy. I think as long as our informed consent and at least that first session, we cover really clearly, like, here are the boundaries, here's what we can provide as far as that goes, and here's where it's maybe outside of our control and it's a risk that you accept. We should cover all that. I wonder what you think about informed consent, covering all the things you mention and any other things you think that would be different in family counseling that we would need to include. Thank you.